Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. I am Nurmaisarah binti Ahmad Terangi. My metric numbers is AM2007007600. Here I am is to talk about early childhood care and education in Malaysia. As you know, early childhood care and education ECCE in Malaysia is divided into two age groups, which is first 0 until 4 years and the second one is 4 until 6 years old. The first group, which is 0 until 4 years, comes under the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, which coordinates national program on the growth and development of children. Through its Department of Social Welfare, Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development keeps a register of all children center, child care center, also known as TASCA in the country. Preschool education for the second group, which is 4 until 6 years old, come under three ministries, which is first is Ministry of Education, the second one is the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development, and the last one is National Unity Department. The Malaysian government placed a strong emphasis on ECCE and has formulated the national policy for early childhood education. Under this policy, programs has been introduced to meet the diverse needs of the earlier years of newborn to the age of 6. In early 1970, the Ministry of Rural Regional Development set up the KEMAS, which is Jabatan Kemajuan Masyarakat, or the Community Development Department Preschool. The KEMAS Preschool was launched after the Malaysia new economic policy in 1970 to cater for the educational needs of young children in the rural or suburban areas. A total of 8,307 preschools has since been set up based on the request of the local authority. In the late 1970s, the Department of National Unity and Integration has taken the initiative to set up the Perpaduan or Unity Preschool in the urban areas. This preschool aims to embrace diversity and accept children from diverse cultural and ethnicity backgrounds. There are 1,496 Perpaduan preschool in the country. In 2003, the Ministry of Education MOE has established the Annex Preschool which operate within the compound of government primary schools. There are 5,905 MOE preschool situated all over the country. Apart from the preschool under the various government agencies, there are also religious-based preschool under the State Islamic Religion Department, which is JAIN, and private commercial preschool. Given the importance of ECCE, the Ministry of Education Malaysia has decided to impose a minimum qualification condition for all preschool teachers in the country. By the year 2020, all preschool teachers in Malaysia must possess a minimum qualification of a diploma in early childhood education. According to a report from the Ministry of Education, date September 2011, there were 5,355 preschool teachers from government preschool with a diploma in preschool education and 2,783 teachers with a bachelor degree in ECE. The number of qualified teachers in the government sector was significantly higher than that of the private sector. In the private sector, out of an estimate total of 35,000 preschool teachers, only 1,592 had a diploma in ECE and 693 teachers had a degree, some in fact not related to ECE. It is not surprising that the majority of preschool teachers in the private sector do not possess a diploma in early childhood education, as the current minimum requirement for the registration of preschool teacher in the private sector just is a pass in SPM or O level, whereas childcare providers are required to complete a 144 hours per month childcare course. This situation has raised a number of serious questions with respect to the quality of service provided by private sector ECCE in Central Malaysia. People frequently look down on early childhood education teachers as a result of this. This does not result in any direct benefit from any party. What may be done to prevent this from spreading Further, it's for the government to tighten the requirement for hiring workers in this field for the private sector. That's just for me. I hope all can understand what I'm trying to explain. Assalamualaikum and thank you everyone.